when you set an intention and you lock into it, God, Buddha, the universe, whatever you call it, is gonna move people, places and things to work out in your favor.
We are co-creators with God. And if God gave us free will to think and feel how we want to every single moment,
and made them in his image,
it's like a state of knowing that I create what comes next by the energy that I'm putting out now. Ty.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? We in the building.
Hey, man. Welcome back to the Socially Blessed podcast, the best podcast on the East Coast.
What's happening?
I'm extremely excited about today's episode.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, my name is AJ. I'm a pilot. I'm a man of God. I mean, that's kind of contradictory to what I just said, being a man of God, and then I cussed. But you know, sometimes we mess up. Anyways,
all right, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
How you feeling, bro?
Listen, man. I ain't even introduced.
Hey, man, it's just good vibes today, man.
Yeah, good vibes.
Really happy.
My name is JB. I said it again.
But your name, you know, that's what
My name is Emmanuel, bro. A lot of people call me JB, but my name is Emmanuel. I'm the CEO of JB. I'm a filmmaker and real estate investor here in Atlanta, Georgia, man. It's good to be back on another episode, man.
Okay.
Get it, man. Let's get it.
Today, bro, I'm really,
how was your day?
I'm feeling real good, bro.
Smooth. For me, today, really for the past 2 days, man, I've been in this low of life. You know, we all oscillate between the highs and the lows. You know, this life. You know, well, people say that's what life is. You know, but I believe that this is only a certain part of my journey to becoming my highest, most best self. You know, I feel like right now I'm gonna oscillate, but I'm gonna get to a point where there's little to no oscillation. You know what I'm saying? And but right now, girl, I'm in this low. You know, it's cool, it's temporary. Learn from my mistakes in this moment, but you know, tomorrow's gonna be better. And I feel like now this low moment is propelling me to get to a point where I can be at this higher high, you know, than I once was at before. So now it's like, you know, it's okay. It's just a little valley. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get better, you know. But yeah, man, that's how I've been feeling, man. But yeah.
Okay.
Smooth.
Bro, honestly, that's a really good segue in today's topic, which is how your mood decides your future.
Got you. I like that.
I think I'm gonna just let you spit first.
Cool, man. Mood.
Like,
man.
what's your take on your mood, and then that, like, actually deciding the trajectory of your reality, your future, your dreams, all that. Like,
I feel like when it comes down to mood, bro, it's not a highly
talked about
thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about your thoughts. A lot of people talk about you need to eat better or do better, or you
like
need to
physical stuff.
Yeah. Or we get into the survival part of the mind, which is thoughts. You know, we got an episode coming to y'all. Thoughts is a survival mechanism. We got that coming out very soon. But nobody really gets into the emotions, bro. And I feel like the emotions is the larger part. And shout out to Neuro Knowledge on YouTube. He said your emotions is the largest shareholder of your entire being. Yeah. So how you feel can determine what comes next for you, right? And when we talk about that giving and receiving principle, I feel like what you give in the emotional world, or whatever you give emotionally is what you're gonna receive back emotionally. So if you give out this energy, bro, that you're just so giddy and happy, and nothing has to be even going on in your life, you know, for you to be feeling that way. You can just imagine yourself living the best life ever, and then just give that energy out to people when you go out to different places. And I feel like what happens is you're kind of submitting this signal to God, like, this is what I want to experience. And this is what I'm feeling right now. So this is all I want to experience. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, like you said in the last video, God is, you know, he kind of checks it off. Okay, cool. This is what he wants to experience. So cool. I'm gonna give it back to him. Yeah. So I feel like that's how God operates. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about emotion and how it has the possibility to decide what comes next for you. You know what I'm saying? So to give a little information on that, back in 2023, I gave Like I had this moment where I was like, bro, like, what would happen if I just felt good every day? Every morning I just wake up and I feel good immediately, and I always find things to feel good about. What if I do that? What if I stop focusing on what I can attract in my future or what I can work on right now to set me up in the future? And what if I just let go of my past and just focus now in the moment and just find things that make me feel so good in the moment? What if I just do that, bro? And I wasn't consistent on it because a lot of things came into my reality that took my attention away from it. But I said, bro, what if I did like just do this? And the days that I actually did it, when I woke up, listened to some good music, ate me some good food, got up and moved my body, drank some water, drank some electrolytes, Celtic salt and water. Like I want to do a video on that for y'all too. Is like just a food list, like how food impacts your mind and how eating certain things can impact certain things in your life. But you know, that's a different topic for a different story. But those days that I did feel good in the morning set me up, and those days was probably my best days, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, I think in those moments, I really resonate with what you're saying, bro. Because what was coming to my mind when you were speaking just now about feeling good, choosing to feel good every day and not worry about the past was, how did you do that? How did you decide to feel good every day? What steps did you take? And then the thought that came to my mind was intentionality.
Yeah.
Do those things in the morning that make you feel like you have your life together. You know what I'm saying? For some people, that could be as simple as getting up in the morning and making a cup of coffee and going and sitting on the balcony.
Right.
But that's something really simple.
Yeah.
But what it does is it sets your mood up. It sets your thoughts up. So it's your thoughts, right? That create your reality, right? And then your feelings supercharge that thought.
Yeah.
And makes it even more powerful. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to be thinking this, right?
Yeah.
Then you get the dopamine from it. And it's like, yeah, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So you were doing those things that fueled those thoughts, that supercharged those thoughts. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember this growing up, man. Like, my mom used to always tell me, AJ, you're not gonna never get nowhere until you learn to reprogram your mind to think positive instead of the negative first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go at certain situations, even if it's a challenging situation, and decide to just think positive about it.
That's facts.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think.
And another thing, when, you know what I'm saying, when you want that car, when you want that girl, when you want that house, when you want that dream job, it's not gonna come to you in a place of distress.
Yeah.
It's gonna come to you when your emotions, you're feeling peace, you're feeling love, you're feeling joy, you're feeling happiness. That's when I feel like it's gonna come to you. So your mood does really decide your future.
Yeah.
Because God is not gonna give you anything in a state of hell. Like, if you feel like you're depressed, if you feel like your life isn't worth anything, bro, what he's gonna make you do is focus on getting to that place where he can bless you with the things you need. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that we came here as souls because, you know, a lot of people kind of look at their physical body as being all there is, when there's more to you than what you can see. There's more to this reality than what we can see. And I feel like we came here as a soul to have this joyous expansion, to where we came here to enjoy every moment of this life, right? And even if you look at the worst of worst circumstances in your life, a lot of them happen because you're either too attached to these things, right? You're having negative thoughts about these things, or you're just in your carnal nature where everything is supposed to death and destruction and rotting away, right? So if you put your mind and focus your energy on these things, then of course you're going to be disappointed, because this whole physical reality that we live in is not supposed to be here forever. It's not. Your body doesn't live to be 1,000. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. We ain't cracked the code yet with that, you know? buildings, bro. If nobody was inhabiting in this building right now, it will rot away because nobody's in here to fix it. And even if somebody was staying here 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now, they would have to do renovation. Why? Because all the stuff that's in this apartment will rot away, right? So when it comes down to this joyous expansion, we're supposed to feel good every single moment because we're more than what we see. And if your mind is only on what you see, right? If your mind is only subject to what you see outside of yourself, then you'll be disappointed and you'll be in these lower emotions, these lower levels of life.
So are you saying that there are times where you're never supposed to feel bad?
I believe that we go through these seasons of oscillation between highs and lows to find ourselves. I feel like we go through these periods of oscillation to be able to, okay, this low taught me something, so now I'm never gonna reach this low again.
I was just about to say, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Cause I was about to say, bro, like staying in a high state all the time is good.
It's doable though.
It's doable,
yeah,
but it's unrealistic.
How is it unrealistic? Because I want you to think about it.
The reason why I'm saying it's unrealistic is because you would not know good if you didn't know bad.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know bad if you didn't know good.
Yeah, true.
You need that oscillation of your mood to understand like, okay, this is what good feels like. I was just down and out last week, didn't have a job, didn't have a car, didn't know where my next meal was coming from. But now I'm at this place where I have all those things. Why did all those things come to me? Did it come to me because I did a physical action, or did it come to me because I changed my mind and I changed my mood? Now you can determine, now you can decipher like, okay, I know what I was doing in this bad moment, and this is why I know what good is.
Yeah. Okay, I definitely see that. I think what also comes into play is, I think that in order for us to grow as a species and evolve, I think we do need those good and bad moments. Because I think that with the world and how it is, you know, a lot of people talk about the higher ups controlling society. I feel like we need those people to be quote unquote bad guys.
Like the elites? The people who they say the elites who are controlling.
I feel like we need those.
Why though?
Because like you said, you wouldn't know good without even experiencing bad. So if you didn't have people opposing your reality, if you didn't have people that was
like haters,
if you didn't have people who was on this negative frequency, like, yo, like you negative, you this, that, and the third, you wouldn't know good. You wouldn't know good and you wouldn't evolve. You feel what I'm saying? So as a species, I feel like we are slowly evolving because we have these bad guys that we all deem as evil, which they are all a part of the game of life, bro. It's not something to fear. They're just bad. They just have this attachment to money and these riches, and then they do crazy things with the food. Okay, cool. We understand that. But they're not to be feared. We just know, now we know their position. They're only here to make us feel a certain way.
Yeah.
But if you can take control over how you feel, and I feel like that's the only thing we really need to watch for ourselves.
It is
how we feel.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I think our thoughts, they just gonna come and go. But I think our emotions tell us a different story. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like the emotions is what kind of signals us to tell us like, you're in a negative state.
It tells you
need to get out.
Your emotions, bro. This book that I'm reading called The Secret, it says that your emotions are a direct tether to tell you what you're thinking. Your mental state.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important, bro. Like anything that you do in this life, bro, anything that you do in this life, it's dependent upon your feelings.
Yeah.
Why do people buy stuff?
Because
it makes them feel good.
Yeah.
And then that feeling strikes certain thought patterns and certain mental states.
Yeah.
So my dream car that I want is a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. I want many dream cars, but let's say I get that. I'm gonna be very specific about it.
Yeah.
Let's say I get that.
Yeah.
Is it the Lamborghini I want though?
Yeah.
Or is it the feeling that is gonna give me when I'm driving it?
Yeah.
Because if I can get that same feeling that Lamborghini gives me when I'm driving it, now,
it is gonna come.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's how things come into our reality anyway.
By feeling it now.
Yes, because the things that you get in your reality, the only reason why you get them is because they feel normal to you. You feel what I'm saying? They feel so normal to a point where it's like, okay, cool. Now, because I believe that our dreams and our desires, they're chasing us.
Exactly.
But we're running away from it
you
because
know
we
what's
think
crazy?
they're not here.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. You know what happens? When you're in them places where you just go ahead and feel it now, or okay, let's say you got the girl and you know you have her, right? When you're in that space of peace, love, and joy, she came to you because you are feeling it now. Yeah. You felt it then.
Yeah. It's kind of like your signal. Like I said, you're signaling your state. I feel like your emotion it kind of gives off this signal of your entire state. What state are you in?
Yeah.
And I feel like states are what attract you to things. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you're in a more positive state and you're happy, you're joyous, you're praying all the time, you in your word, you going out and you are just emitting this joyful energy, this joyful emotion, bro. People are just gonna want to do good stuff for you. They're gonna be like, oh my God. Like, I remember best day of my life, bro. It was the time I got called about my job. That whole day, I put out this energy that I was gonna feel good the entire day. I killed, and this was the first video I ever did at the church. Killed the video. That night, a lady commented under the video they posted and was saying, who recorded this video? I responded, I felt led to. I said, I did, you know, how'd you like it? Whatever. She was like, I loved it. DM me, she the principal of a school. And now, boom, I got my job that day. And even previously that day, I got 2 payments from people that I did work for months ago.
You know what happened? Listen, whoever is listening right now, who's ever watching the video, I don't care if you're spiritual and you call it the universe. I don't care if you're Christian and you call it God.
Yep.
I don't care if you are Buddhist and you call it Buddha.
Yeah.
When you set an intention and you lock into it, God, Buddha, the universe, whatever you call it, is gonna move people, places and things to work out in your favor.
Yeah.
It's just going to.
Yeah.
Because you set an intention and you believe it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying it's very, very, very important how you feel.
Yeah.
Because you said, no, I'm going to decide to feel good today.
Yeah.
I'm going to decide to allow myself to feel what I deserve to feel today.
Yeah.
And you operated in that feeling.
Yeah.
And bro, look where we sitting in right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember we used to be on the phone, used to be like, bro, I can't wait to move out my parents' house.
Yeah. Look at us now. Not only in my own apartment, but bro, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, bro. And we got another video coming out for y'all to celebrate that. You feel what I'm saying?
It was, I'm gonna tell you, bro, like months ago, we was talking about how we was going, you know what I'm saying, finally hop on the podcast journey and do this thing. And we've been doing it, but we've been feeling amazing doing it.
Yeah.
We come into videos with music, energy high.
Yeah.
Bro.
And we're slowly finding ourselves too, bro.
And we're finding ourselves.
Yeah. And that's the journey of being on this high level of emotion. It's like you're gonna go into things where it's gonna tell you about yourself and you're gonna be able to find yourself in that path. You're gonna be able to line up, your actions are gonna be able to line up with certain results. And you're just gonna do things that people are gonna look at you like, how did y'all do that?
But don't get scared though.
Yeah. What you mean?
Don't get scared though when the duality of life comes. There's always 2 sides to a coin. On this journey of like what we've been on, bro, hasn't there been some low moments? There's been them high moments, and then on the other side of them coins, there's been some low moments.
Yeah.
Even on this journey of doing a podcast, but guess what? You are the orchestrator of your thoughts.
Yeah.
You're the orchestrator of how you feel.
Yeah.
All you have to do, like you did, is set an intention and say, bro, or pray and just say, I'm not gonna allow myself to feel like this.
Yep.
I'm gonna allow myself to feel good, and watch how everything just starts to kind of
everything will line up, and you'll notice. You'll start seeing people, places, and things change to fit how you feel, and you'll start to notice like, whoa, like my life is really changing right now, bro. And I got a quick question, bro. So I was reading this Reddit post, and this guy said, what if God intended all of us to be joyous 24/7? Like we said, how that high frequency of life, that high emotion of life, right? How how good you feel, how you attract people, places, and things, and all these things just working and working.
You know what just came to mind
What's up?
when you said that?
What's up?
The Garden of Eden. What?
Hold on.
What? Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on, nigga.
Fuck on. Wait. Okay. What? Yo, okay, all right.
Where the energy just come from?
Yo, cuz you just said that. You just said that though. You just said, what if he inspired us to or created us to feel joyous all the time? What is the Garden of Eden and the way that the Bible describes it? What does that environment promote? Does that promote you feeling sad at any given time?
Nah.
Does that promote you worrying about when your next meal is gonna come?
Nah. So what? That's what I'm saying. What if God intended us to be that? And what if we're slowly getting back to that place? And what if that's not even like a collective thing, like a everybody in the world type of thing? What if that's like a singular thing? What if everybody in their own way is supposed to find their way back to the Garden of Eden, right? By taking control, conscious control of your thoughts, conscious control of how you are feeling in every moment. What if we're supposed to do that on our own?
Be transformed through the renewal of your mind.
We talking that talk. Hey, but look, bro.
Let me just.
We are having fun talking about this right now, bro. Like, this is lit, bro. And that's
I'm not gonna cap.
Bro, we ain't playing this at all. We don't got no script, bro. We just talk.
Yeah.
So like, bro, like I was thinking about that because I was like, yo, is it really possible to be joyous 24/7? And I'm like, bro, is that really something that's easy to do?
No, it's not easy to do.
Like, or is that something that we're supposed to get to? What if that's the overall goal? What if that's like God's plan for humanity?
Okay.
Is to get us back to that joyous place.
What people on this earth are joyous 24/7? I got my answer.
People ain't mastered yet.
I feel like I've seen it.
Now,
I've seen the people that's always joyous on this earth or joyous almost 24/7 are grandparents and elderly people.
Okay.
Why do I say that?
Okay.
Because they've lived life and they've done that journey.
Yeah.
Bro, they went through everything that was supposed to happen to them in their life.
Yeah.
All they're doing now is like, they chilling.
Now, I do want to speak on, this is like a really powerful piece I really want to speak on. There's a difference between happiness and joy. Okay? There's a difference between happiness and joy.
I don't think I'm picking up what you putting down.
Yeah, watch this. Happiness is contingent upon what's outside of you. Oh, this thing made me happy. This thing made me happy. This thing made me happy, right? Mm-hmm. Joy is based off of an internal state.
Oh, is it cultivated within?
Yes. Joy is this internal state that like nothing outside of you can stop your joy. Because like once you have the knowledge that you are the sole creator of what you experience, bro, it's like, okay, that bad moment happened. Okay, why it happened? Okay, cool. I put out this energy. Okay, I put out this emotion. Okay, I probably did somebody dirty or wrong earlier and now I got that energy back. So, okay, I'm gonna go back and apologize to this person. I'm gonna put out this positive energy. Mm-hmm. It's like a constant state. It's like it doesn't stop at that point because it's like, there's nothing that can really take me out of this state because I know. It's like a state of knowing that I create what comes next by the energy that I'm putting out now. So if I put out the right energy all the time, then I'm gonna experience things in my outer reality that's always gonna make me happy.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? But it doesn't affect my joy. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like joy is, and talked about in the world, is mixed up with happiness. People think, oh, I'm joyous. But that joy is contingent upon what's happening outside of you, that's not really joy. That's not really joy. If you look it up, what's the difference between happiness and joy? It will literally show you that happiness is based off of external things and joy is cultivated within. So I feel like that is something I feel like people need to really take heed to, because the only way you're gonna be able to cultivate inner joy which is the attractor of everything happy outside of you, right? Because happy moments come and go when you don't understand that you're putting, the energy you put out is what you attract. So you'll be going through life thinking you're just lucky. Oh, I'm just lucky.
Bro, nothing happens
Nothing's
by coincidence.
Yeah.
There is no luck.
Yeah.
You attracted everything that has ever happened to you.
Exactly.
And that's very controversial because somebody may say, so I attracted that car accident? Yes, you did. In some way, shape, or form, your thought, you might have not have been thinking about you getting into a car accident, but the thoughts that you have been thinking lately align with the frequency of you getting in that car accident.
Yeah. And when we say frequency, we're talking about your thought plus your emotion. That's all we're talking about here. And I know people in this new age talk about, oh, that's new age. Oh, that's a devil thing. But bro, this is science.
It ain't nothing satanic.
It ain't nothing satanic about the thought. I mean, now it can be satanic about certain thoughts you may think. That can be satanic or demonic. Yeah. But overall, your thought, the principle of a thought is not satanic. That's science. That's just basically who you are. Everybody thinks. Everybody has a thought pattern, okay?
Yeah.
Your emotions. Everybody in this world feels emotions. So you telling me everybody's demonic because they have what we're talking about, which is emotion? You know, no. So it's thinking and emotion are faculties within you. If you cultivate them and not allow them to cultivate you, then that's when things change. So I think we go through life without this awareness, right, of the faculties that go on within us, that we allow those faculties to control us, right? So if you having negative thoughts, tell them thoughts to go away.
Right.
Because the thought, it's like we said, thoughts are not 100% real. They can become real when they're charged with emotion. Like we said, that frequency you put out is thoughts plus emotions. So if you are putting out these thoughts, and you don't buy into them, then you're good. But if you are thought, energetic charge with the emotions, it's raps. That's what you're going to attract.
And let's look at it from a scientific perspective.
Oh, and we can, after this, I'm going to touch on a biblical perspective too.
Bro, when they measure brain waves, it's going like this, right? Mm-hmm. It's a wave.
Yep.
Right? How, isn't it, correct me if I'm wrong, but certain waves as they get closer and closer together, make a vibration.
Yeah.
A vibration puts out a certain frequency.
Yeah.
It's science. It's not satanic. You just don't understand it, so you deem it evil. It's no new age spirituality over here, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up in the church.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't claim that, bro. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all a biblical perspective as well. When it talks about joy and happiness and peace and love, when it talks about that in the Bible, a lot of people look at those as, I know some people that look at those as luck type of things, or they come and go. When they don't understand, you can cultivate those in the moment, and you can cultivate those every waking moment, right? So when I started to read the Bible and I started to notice different things in the Bible, I used to ask myself, I'm like, bro, so what are we doing here? Are we just supposed to bring people to church and tell them to go up to the altar and say certain words and they're supposed to be saved based off of that? How does that, but then they go back and live the same life. And I always used to say, how does that change somebody?
You used to question it.
I used to be like, bro, I used to see people literally go to church every day and people who sick and then they end up passing away. And I'm like, but we come to the church to get healed. What's going on? Is this something that we're missing? Right. And I feel like religion and, Christianity to a certain point is missing something. And I feel like it's missing the inner workings, because I feel like religion and Christianity focuses on the outer world. It focuses on physical things. And it always talks about, you're saved by your works. We focus on praying to God, reading the word. These are all still physical things, right? But if you understand what it says by the renewing of your mind is the culmination of your thoughts and your feelings. Those two alone, that's all that's in your mind. The works part, making sure you read the word, making sure you pray, make sure you go to church. Those things don't exist within the mind. They're projections of the mind, but that's not fixing and renewing the mind. So when it comes down to fixing and renewing the mind, we're talking about how you think and how you feel. They have the ability to transform your reality, right? And I feel like mental renewing is only thinking and feeling on a higher plane. That's all mental renewing means.
It is.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like you're basically taking what you have right now and you're putting it and placing it higher. So now you're looking at your negative moments as a temporary fix. Okay, I put out this energy, so I'm gonna put out a new energy. That's it. And then we just gonna wait for it to line up. That's it. When you having joyful moments, you'll capitalize on those joyful moments and say, okay, cool, this is temporary.
Or like the Bible says, if you have crazy thoughts that are negative, it says you are not what you think.
Yeah.
You are not, it's so controversial, but your mood determines your future if you constantly put out that same thought.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, remember I said earlier, it's two sides to a coin. On that negative side, you are not what you think all the time though.
Yeah.
Just because that negative thought comes doesn't mean that that's who you are.
Yeah.
That's just a moment for you to turn that into something you want to be.
Yeah. Don't allow it to become your state of being.
Yeah.
I think that we go through life to try to get to this state, right? We go for the cars, the money, the success, the prosperity, all that stuff. We want all that. We want all the good health. We want all that, right? And that's fine. However, those exist at a specific state. And when we're talking about metaphysics here, we're talking about scientifical stuff. We're talking about things that are beyond the veil of physical reality. We're talking about things that you can't see with your physical eyes, right? We're talking about thoughts and emotions. These thoughts and emotions, they put out what we call frequency, but they surround you in this state. It's kind of like a bubble per se. And it's like whatever you're putting out, you're going to attract back.
Just like we say frequency, and we grew up in the church, they say spirits.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Frequency, spirits, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
This is why I feel like the Bible is really just about how you interpret it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just because somebody interprets something differently, it doesn't mean that it's satanic.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Now, if we were talking about killing people, that's different. Now, we talking about you got to drink blood and eat people. That's OD. We ain't talking about that. We talking about simple things that you can change at home. We ain't talking about also going and going to church, because I know it's a lot of y'all that don't go to church and don't do all that. I mean, that's fine, bro. We're not here to negate how you feel, what you think. We're just here to unite everybody into oneness, right? And we talk about topics that exist within everybody, okay? And the thing is, thoughts and your feelings and your state of being is what everybody has on this earth. Everybody has that.
Yep.
Right? So when we talk about solving world problems, we're trying to think from a holistic place. How can we get people to understand their wholeness and their oneness? How can we get people to, how can we get people to a point where they're not experiencing what they once experienced, right? And it's like, I went through 3 years of trial and tribulation trying to figure this out. Like, bro, I want to help people, but I feel like I couldn't help people from this place of, I'm gonna get you to come to church. And I still see people leave with the same
physical
problems.
Things.
These are physical, exactly.
You're making people, what you're trying to do, or the conflict that you were going through, was that you're making people take physical steps, and the physical steps was only gonna
temporarily fix the problem,
promote a temporary change.
Yeah.
And not attacking the root, which is the mental, bro.
Yeah, that's why I feel like medicine, even changing your diet sometimes. I've seen people change their diet and still get sick, I think it's all mental. And I feel like I said, the mind is the culmination of what thoughts you keep thinking and what emotions you keep putting out. And I feel like what's going to unite everybody, what's going to get you to a certain point where you can attract the things that you want in life is aligning your thoughts and your feelings to what you want to experience. So if it's that car you want, we got technology now, bro. Go online, look at the video of somebody else driving a car. Imagine yourself in the car, driving that thing, like seeing how good it feels when you pull up to the mall, pull up to your parents' house. You got your mom in the seat and y'all just going places and y'all doing things and y'all just like, you just experiencing fully what that is that you want to desire, right? And once you get to that place, bro, it's like, what do I need the car for when I already have what the state of being in that car now?
But
I already have it.
Let's talk about some tools, right?
Okay.
Because, we can talk about all these things, but how do you cultivate that joy? Okay. I'm gonna refer back to the book, The Secret.
Okay.
Think about music. Music in itself is a frequency.
Yeah.
Music can directly go straight to whatever you're feeling.
Subconscious mind, straight there.
Rearrange it.
Yeah.
Music can bring, that's a whole nother topic. Why rappers die young. It's the frequency they put out in their music.
Yeah.
But music can go straight into that, bro.
Yep.
The book says, okay, if you want to bring yourself out of a rut, go listen to some good music. Think about a core memory. Think about something that is in your core that's good, that as soon as you think about it, like that you experienced it in the past, that it'll bring you out of that rut.
Yeah. I want to talk about imagination too.
Yeah.
I feel like because I feel like the biggest thing that can help you get into that state, or a tool that you can use, is your focus, what you focus on, right? And I understand your life may not be the best life you want to live right now, because we all have desires. And I feel like desires is the first step in creation. However, I think that we get to this point where we think we have to actually do something else when it's all about just getting into alignment, right? So when I talk about using your imagination, what you can do is think about your life right now, and you see all the different things you want to fix. You want to fix this, you want to fix that, you want to fix that, right? Go to those specific things and retouch those things. Imagine the contrary of those things. So if you got a car you don't like, imagine yourself in a new car. You got a dude in your life, or you got, for females, or you got a girl in your life, it just ain't working out. Imagine the contrary. If you in a job that you hate, imagine the contrary. You can cultivate your state of being. You can cultivate how you feel by simply changing what you focus on within yourself, focusing on in your imagination, right? You can literally change your life like that. And I've seen people, and I know it's a lot of people, and this is something I used to hate seeing growing up, was people come to church, bro, and it's like they remember what happened in the past, and it's like they add the emotion onto it, right? Like you said, they supercharge it, right?
Supercharge that
with this negative feeling, like, yo, I got done so wrong before, but you don't understand what that's putting out to God. It's like now you're giving this feeling to God, like you're giving this thought and feeling to God, like, because God is no respecter of persons, right? And we talk about God being omnipotent, omnipresent, right? If we talk about God being the leader of all, or the source of all, right? We are co-creators with God. And if God gave us free will to think and feel how we want to every single moment,
and made him in his image,
right? We're in his image. We, based off how we think and how we feel, we create. Like God is the creator of us. We are the creator of our own reality. But you cannot create yourself unless you co-create with God, because God is your source, right? So why would you want to give out this thought that was so bad in the past, and now you're adding on the emotion to it, and you're sending that to God? God
gonna scan that product code and be like, beep, all right, this is the reality you get.
Exactly. But I mean,
and it happens that quick, bro.
And it's like people be thinking, oh, God is no this, God is that, God is like a loving God.
Yeah.
God is a jealous God. But see, what we're doing wrong is we're personifying God. We're labeling God with these human tendencies when God exists outside of all of that.
God just is.
God is omnipresent, omnipotent, everything, everywhere, all at once.
He just is.
So why would you confine God and put God in this box of emotion? Oh, God is love. God is peace, which God is, but God is also the negative emotions as well.
He just is.
He just is. Now, those negative emotions aren't bad. They just are based off of ignorance, right? And when you come to a state of awareness and you learn from every single mistake, now you can reach in these higher, more joyful feelings of life, right? But you have to understand God, it just is. That's why if you think of, Nero uses this demonstration all the time in all his videos. Nero Knowledge on YouTube. Again, y'all gotta go check him out. He uses this illustration about a newborn baby, and a robber, a murderer or some jump off a building at the same time. You think God is gonna stop gravity and catch that baby and, the baby is safe.
They're gonna meet the same fate.
They're gonna meet the same fate, bro. They're gonna both hit the ground.
He's impersonal energy.
Yes, God is impersonal and no respect of persons, like we said. So if you are putting out this energy, now we ain't gonna get into how did the baby attract that then? We ain't gonna get into that because that's a deeper discussion and we don't wanna drag this conversation on for an hour, 2 hours. But when you think about God as being this impersonal energy and you understand that you co-create with God, right? Now you're gonna be more conscious about the thoughts that you're thinking and the feelings that you're emitting out. Right? And if you understand, because you control that, bro. Yes, I know shit may look crazy right now. I know, bro. I know I've had people in my life where they've experienced negativity and death and grieving their family members and shit hitting the fan everywhere. I understand. And in those moments, bro, I'm giving you grace. You feel what I'm saying? I'm giving you so much love, bro. But it comes to a point where you're gonna have to pull yourself out of that, or you're gonna keep admitting to God that this is what I want to experience. I understand how bad it hurts. I understand people may not like you. People they may do you wrong. I understand, but don't allow that to be your story.
Facts.
Don't allow that to be a forever thing.
Don't identify yourself as those.
Yes, you are the awareness of those feelings. You are not the feelings itself, okay? You exist outside of this physical body. You exist outside of this mind. These are only faculties of your creativeness. They only exist because you are the sole creator of it, okay? So when we get into talking about these things, bro, we're just piquing your interest for discussion. We just want to talk to y'all, bro, and give y'all just different outlooks on life, bro. That's all we're here for.
We told them this podcast was gonna be different than any other pod. On God. And it is.
That's what we do.
Hey, and guess what? We not hitting just straight up, you know what I'm saying? Us. We not hitting culture, we not hitting race, we not hitting purple, white, black, blue, Asian, everybody. Mexican. We hitting everybody.
Everybody.
Pause. Pause. But yeah, we hitting y'all.
Yeah, the game is crazy. But yeah, bro, that's what we're here to do, bro. We're here to unite y'all, give y'all a different outlook. We are basing what we're talking about off of what everybody has within them.
Yeah.
Everybody has a thought. Everybody has a feeling.
Socially blessed.
Everybody has a mind. So we're here to unite y'all, bro. We're here to unite everybody, bro. We just trying to just unite everybody because we're stronger together than we are apart. So,
hey man, smooth episode, bro.
Smooth. My hand's freezing, boy.
Woo. It's this water. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to the Socially Blessed podcast. I'm not gonna say if, but when you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe, share with anybody that you think may need to hear this video.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, you definitely needed this video. It popped up on your timeline, not by coincidence, but because you attracted it. Yeah. So, love y'all, man. You got anything you want to say, brother?
Nah, man. If y'all on YouTube, man, like, comment, and subscribe. That's about it.
By Zoom.